my mom knew that someone had messed up the Bramblegate, she would be livid. Wait until we find her and tell her.
Sophia thinks Marty's been falsely accused like she was, but I'm not so sure. There's something off about him. I just can't pin down what.
I have no idea what present to get Francis this year. Ooh, maybe I'll go see if Kai has anything new in his stall.
Is it time for bed? I better go over to the town hall for Marty's trial.
I have the locket. Do you have the incantation?
Yes, I'm ready and waiting.
This better work. I want Angus back. The real Angus.
Wait, you're going to go sit with him?
He is my husband. You're still my friend, but...
Come on! You know he's possessed. You're a witch now.
Excuse me. That has not been fully decided yet.
Citizens of Fairhaven, we gather today to hear another case of witchcraft, this time against Marty Emerson.
This can't be legal. Mayors can't try people for witchcraft. I'll sue you.
Angus Seaton, you say you have evidence of Marty's guilt?
Yes, Mayor Soft. You see, I was taking my evening stroll.
It's now or never. Dark Wraith, you have been found. I wish you to be bound.
My head hurts. I'm having a hard time thinking straight. Wait, what am I saying? Marty's not a witch.
Did he make you say that, Angus?
No.
This is a difficult moment for you, isn't it, Marty? Or should I say, Martin Mapplethorpe?
That's, not my name.
Oh, your father isn't Lance Mapplethorpe, real estate mega developer?
The guy who ran off to the Bahamas with his girlfriend after he got caught making shady deals?
He was never convicted of anything.
You didn't come here to find the best spot for the next Mapplethorpe resort. Whoa, what? You didn't try to buy Sophia's diner and Thomas's farm?
And everyone thought I was being too suspicious.
Look, it's true. It's true. I admit it. I admit everything. I mean, not the witchcraft stuff. That's messed up. After my dad left the country, I had to dig us out of a financial hole. So I came here to see if it was a good spot to build a Mapplethorpe signature villa. That's why you saw me down by the shore, Angus. I was taking pictures of the view and sketching out building plans. I wanted to get to know the island first, so I pretended to be a rancher. But I always planned to tell you who I was. The only one who knew this whole time was Otto.
Well, that's an exaggeration.
You were jumping at the chance. Said a resort would be great for Fairhaven's economy.
Otto, is that true? You know what a resort would do to the ocean round here? And the fish?
I was evaluating Martin's proposal.
So you let him lie to all of us?
Being the mayor is a difficult job, Violet. Not everyone can handle the hard choices, like your father.
Excuse me?
This man may have things to atone for, Otto, but he's not a malcontent. Now, I've got some questions for you.
I am not relevant at this time. Meeting adjourned.
I better go talk to Francis.
It worked. I can't believe it. Thank you for your help.
You made it happen too. That locket was perfect.
Thank you. Oh, Angus must be so confused, my poor cariño.
Yeah, it's not every day you get a wraith exercised.
But he'll be okay now, right?
He sure will.
Thank goodness Angus and Otto saw sense in time. Marty might have had odious golds all along, but that doesn't make him a witch.
How thoughtful. Aren't you just the most helpful person in town?
So, did you know about Marty?
No, I had no idea. Otto usually asks for my advice on major decisions, but this time, not a word. Sorry, I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
So, do you have anything to say about your part of that land deal with Marty?
My lawyer has instructed me not to say anything just yet, but I'm drafting a formal statement. It's going to be a fantastic statement. Just wait.
Was hoping I might see you today. Are you tending any sheep on that farm? I could use some wool if you have some to spare.
Oh, an offering for the Coven Cauldron?
No, this winter won't be letting up anytime soon. And I live in a cabin in the woods. I've got enough wood to keep my fire going, but I thought I might knit myself a warm blanket.
Of course. I'll see what I can do.
Appreciated. Be careful lighting fires on these long winter nights.
Okay, stay warm, Tara. The less frostbite I have to deal with this winter, the better.
Witch or not, I can't believe Marty came here hoping to turn our island into some fancy resort. I bet he was hoping to replace my diner with some trendy place that only serves avocado toast and matcha lattes.
We would never let that happen, Sophia.
Damn right we won't. I knew something was off about Marty. He kept asking me about the last time my parents renovated the diner.
what fixtures they installed and stuff. As if I know. I was like 5.
This is quality stuff. I don't know how I'll make it up to you, Tara.
Malcontent or not, what Marty was up to was downright shady. And Mayor Otto was in on the plan. Well, I'm not selling my forge or my house to anyone. And if someone tries to force me out, I've got a hot poker and a mean right hook.
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free. Francis! You did so well at the trial.
Yes. Well, I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do with this cursed amulet I made.
Give it here. I'll take care of it.
Just asking. Why didn't everyone in town hall freak out when that thing came flying out of Angus?
Because only witches can see it.
Lo sabía. I was afraid you would say that. You really think I'm a witch?
Absolutely. You have great potential, Francis. But first, you'll need a wand.
Wait, seriously?
And then we will initiate you into the coven. Speak with the novice. She was the last to join us.
I feel so strange about all of this. I hated lying to Angus about where I was going tonight. But he would hate me if he knew this initiation. Will it hurt?
No, you just need to read a special incantation in front of the ancient tree in the woods. My grandma gave it to me when it was my turn, and I'll write one for you. Is it time for bed?
Cursorium! Oh, thank you so much.
I can't believe you kept experimenting this whole time without it.
Goblins build up resistance to electrical shocks over time. Oh, but that big current still make me sit straight up, I'll tell you what. I appreciate you giving me a hand.
Dullness binds my body tightly. Awaken me and make me sprightly.
I thought I knew what I saw. Now I just don't know what to believe. I feel terrible. I mean, Marty may be a heartless, money-grubbing vulture capitalist, but at least he's not a witch.
Hey!
What?
Nothing.
Drat. I can't believe the ferry's broken down now. I was supposed to go to a luncheon in Milkwater honoring my mother's decades of civil service.
We're supposed to believe that the ferry breaking down is now a coincidence? Not with everything that's happened at the you-know-where. All this drama is making me so stressed. I'm gonna get cold sores. My hair will fall out. My dad would have never let them pick on Mom.
You brought the they're just...
I wouldn't want...
Are you sure I need medicine now? I kind of like having a sick day. Parker is outraged. Malcontent or not, what Marty was trying to do here could have been very destructive. This place isn't just picturesque real estate. It's our home.
I expect the lakes will be frozen over soon. Always did love a day of ice fishing. Just gotta find my old auger. It's around somewhere.
Do you know who your secret gift recipient is yet? Mine's Kai. I'm thinking of getting him a soft foam top shortboard. But really, that's more of a gift for myself.
We called Francis to the circle, and I know he's freaking out. I'm trying to help guide him like you did when I was an initiate, but we just don't have time to do things the right way.
It takes some real privilege to stroll into a town you've never even visited and make secret plans to develop the whole place. Attitudes like Marty's have killed entire neighborhoods back in the city.
Well, I'm guessing the hot springs are about to get more popular.
I didn't realize the bramble gate could be broken down. I guess you can break anything if you're determined enough. Great news for us. Woohoo!
Should I go to bed? Hey there, Marty. And Thomas.
Ha! Bet you never thought you'd see the two of us together, huh? But we share a common concern. We've heard howling coming from this area every night lately. If you don't mind, can we cut through your property to see if we can find any wolf tracks? Wolves are a threat to all the livestock on the island.
And I want to make sure they're captured humanely and relocated to a proper habitat.
Go ahead. but I don't think you'll find anything.
Well, that howling has to be coming from somewhere.
We're gonna check the mountain pass area first. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Uh-oh. If they start looking around the lake, they might accidentally wind up in Ravenwood Hollow. I better check up on Wesley to see what's going on. Congrats on your acquittal, Marty.
Like I'm supposed to feel better? If Angus hadn't recanted, who knows what might have happened? Here's your animal. Now, what would you like to call her?
Nimbus.
Oh, a fine...
Just what I need to keep everything running. I owe you one.
I'm supposed to live in Milkwater, but now that the ferry's broken down, I'll just have to tell everyone I'm staying with Damon, even though I'd never really stay there. It's the definition of bachelor pad.
I would like to believe that the secret gift exchange is determined by random draw, but I got Otto. And just a few weeks after some people wrote my name in on their ballots. Is this like a keep your enemies closer kind of thing?
And Otto was in on Marty's scheme too. Technically, their plan wasn't illegal, but what chutzpah! I'm starting to wonder if these witch trials were part of their plan. I've certainly considered leaving ever since I was accused.
How's that sweet potato vodka coming, Tara?
Here it is. Up to your standards.
It sure is. You're a master distiller. Did you use some of the instant brew powder?
Yes, I didn't have to wait on the still at all.
You know what they say, a watch still never ferments. Well, at least I don't have to worry about running out of ice at the bar.
I hope the ferry isn't busted for long. I can paddle pretty far, but like, not all the way across the Fairhaven Sound.
It's easy to complain about my mom, but there's upsides to living with a chef.
Would you look at this? You're my favorite underground explorer. Do you think that Marty's trial was the last of it, and we can wash our hands of this witchcraft nonsense now?
Not really. No.
I was afraid you would say that.
Do you ever wonder what Gibber's doing up by the Overlook?
Science?
I want to believe that's all it is.
Angus is having night terrors again. That's how I know he's back to normal. Or whatever passes for normal now. When he was possessed by that thing, he slept like a baby. He never does that.
The mines are even colder than usual this time of year. Make sure you bring some nice warm snacks.
Here's the incantation, Francis. Remember to only read it in front of the ancient tree and when no one from town is looking.
Oh, believe me, I don't want anyone to see me having a conversation with the tree. Witch trials are not.
You will also need to bring an initiation incantation. Speak to the Farseer to learn more.
My whole life I felt like the victim of a witch. Well, I'm not going to be a victim anymore. Sorry, not sorry.
Should I go to bed? Wesley, some of my neighbors have been complaining of howling lately. Everything okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tara. Now that it's winter, nights have gotten longer, and I'm running out of my stock of potion.
What's in it? Maybe I could brew you up a batch.
I don't know. I got it from a witch I met before I moved to Ravenwood Hollow.
I think I might know the recipe, but it will require wolfsbane from the gloaming.
One no howling potion coming right up. So do you think this will really work?
Look, even in magic, some things have, what do you humans call it, a placebo effect? But if it works, it works. And it would be nice to have more peace and quiet around here.
I can tell when people look at me, they see my dad. How could I hope to live up to him? I don't want to disappoint anyone.
Keep being you, Juliet. You'll always have your parents in you, but there's so much more to you than that.
A resort? No, thank you. That's how we get our book club discovered for sure. Not that Marty had any inkling of the book club. He's not the, bookish kind.
Ooh, the fairy being ad has made Francis even more anxious than usual. I've never seen him like this. I'm sure it didn't help that his husband accused Marty of being a malcontent. But I'm worried that he might be headed for a real meltdown if he doesn't find some way to relax. I've even tried dragging him to the onsen once or twice.
Appreciate it, Tara. Nice work.
So Otto was in on Marty's plan. Figures. And will he see any consequences for his actions? Highly doubt it. This town should have voted him out of office when we had the chance.
I just can't get Juliet excited about Hanukkah anymore. At least not the first few nights. But I still have some surprises in store.
If there was a resort here, surfing competitions would probably start up again, but the water would be ruined. Have you ever gotten a mouthful of really oily water? Gross, brah.
Wow. I can't believe Marty's ranch was just a front for some real estate scheme. If he ever comes into my clinic, I'll still treat him, of course. I might use a bigger gauge needle by mistake.
So, Marty was innocent after all.
Of being a malcontent, maybe. But clearly he had plans to upend or...
Is it getting cold up in the observatory?
Ugh, it's positively frigid.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Don't be, I love it. I tend to the stove, make myself hot cocoa, snuggle up in my blanket. It's very cozy.
Mom says I'm not allowed to hide behind her store and zap her customers with snowballs. She's no fun at all. So, Mr. Mapletruck, Maple whatever isn't a witch or a malcontent, but he is stupid.
Emmy?
He is. He wanted to build a bunch of stuff no one gave him permission to build. That's bad business.
Tricks in the rain, I can do. Tricks in the snow are just not gonna happen.
I have my wand and the incantation, adept.
Then you are ready to be initiated. You will need a sponsor. Usually it is someone in the initiate's family, but...
Tara, Will you sponsor me?
Of course, Francis. I would be honored.
Thanks.
Initiate Francis, take your place in the wheel. Novice, take your place beside him.
Initiate, you seek new knowledge, but with it comes a sacred duty. Who brings forth this initiate to join our coven?
I do.
As the great wheel turns, so must we take our part. Here where our ancestors stood before us, and where others will follow when we are gone.
Enter our circle, for this is the hour. A Fairhaven witch comes into his power.
Uh-oh. Is one of those things going to escape again?
No, but we must maintain our offerings to keep the wellspring balanced. Welcome, Initiate. We now have enough in our number to turn the season, but we still need to collect an adder stone from the gloaming.
Yes! I know what those look like. Let me help. I am the resident rock and gem expert around here after all.
Very well. The novice will accompany you. Tara, you should prepare and head to the gloaming when you're ready.
The nights get longer, and the
And you're sure this is safe? What are you going to tell Angus if I get zapped into the center of the earth or something?
Nothing, because that won't happen. Promise. I was freaked out using the standing stones at first. But now I'm used to it.
If you say so. Ay, Dios mío. This is amazing. In high school, we read this Shakespeare play about fairies. I loved that play. I used to imagine the world where the fairies lived.
They don't live near here, but you're not far off.
Fairies live nearby?
Whoops. Someone should have told you about that. And I thought I had to deal with too many surprises at once. I know it's a lot to take in, but we have to find the Adderstone.
Phew! Give me a second to compartmentalize, and I'm right behind you.
I'll need a levitation boat. I'll need a levitation potion. Shoot! I don't think my wand is strong enough. Sorry, Francis. We'll have to come back another time.
I'm not complaining. That gives me more time to adjust to everything?
I better go see Zephyr. She upgraded my wand last time. I bet she has something in her shop.
I'm cheered by all the fennel you've grown.
Me too. Perry says it's the best thing for keeping the wraiths away.
That's all well and good, but I'm talking about soup. Fennel bulbs make a mean broth.
It's crazy that Francis is one of us, officially. He always brings some good vibes to the party.
I hate to say I was right about Marty, but I was right. Can't help but wonder if he set his flock loose on purpose so they'd eat my crops and push me to sell. I'll tell you one thing. I'm never selling my farm. Not to him, not to anyone.
Should I go to bed? Got something for you, Wesley.
Oh, Tara, thank you. It was really kind of you to help me like this.
Hey, it helps us too. If the Fairhaven folks are this upset about witches, I can't imagine what they'll do if they find out that there is a werewolf close to their town.
I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble with your neighbors.
Francis scares easy. If you're gonna be a witch, you gotta get used to being surprised every now and then.
You know, a girl's gotta learn to rely on herself. That's what swinging the hammer has taught me. Ever thought of picking one up?
Me?
Well...
You probably know that no two snowflakes are alike, but do you know why?
I've never even thought about it, so no.
It's the temperature. Snowflakes are exposed to hundreds of little heat fluctuations as they fall. The chances of two snowflakes experiencing the same fluctuations are microscopic, or practically speaking, zero.
What's wrong, Nina?
Oh, it's snowing. And snow means I get at least one complaint from a resident about my kids pelting them with snowballs. Usually Otto.
On the one hand, the ferry being out means everyone's gonna be super stressed out. But on the other hand, super stressed out people tend to spend more time at my bar.
Damon, you're not saying you want the ferry to be broken down.
Not like permanently, but maybe for another week?
I can't help but wonder if Natalia would have accused me if Giacomo were still alive. Maybe a woman on her own is an easier target. But then the fact that it was Natalia feels like even more of a betrayal.
Someone pelted me with a snowball earlier. Didn't see who it was, though. But one day I'll catch them.
Frances has been fluttering around me like a mother hen lately. There's nothing wrong with me, I'm fine. Finey, fine.
Juliet hasn't been coming around as much as she used to. I think she's upset that no one really stood up for her mom. I should have been brave enough to say something. I was just worried that they would turn on me next and then Juliet would have no one.
Why are so many people outside? Don't they see the snow?
Is it made of acid or something?
No, it's just cold and wet and it sticks to you.
Kai's always leaving for something new.
I'm jealous of Sebastian.
I'll need 11.
What was that?
I think it was the gloaming reacting to my magic use. We should be fine. I just wonder how many times the gloaming can handle one of us doing something like that.
Is that? Yes!
Shelby is the most talented farseer I've ever known. But he isn't the only one on this island. Mama had the sight, and she dreamed that Shelby would come to us one day.
My abuela could see the future?
That gift skipped me. But maybe we'll come to Violet or Bastion in time.
Yeah. That hasn't happened.
Lena said that the Adderstone would be inside one of these. But which one?
My time to shine. Let me take a look. I think it's that one.
How can you tell? They all look the same.
There's a legend about Adderstones. They're usually made of a glassy kind of flint.
Have you worked with them or something?
No, but the strangest people come through jewelry repair shops in the city. And you remember all the odd things they say. Anyway, I could be wrong, but that rock has more specks of flint in it than the other.
Let's check it out.
I'm certain that's an Adderstone, but what about the other thing?
That? It's a keystone. I don't know how it got here, but we can use it to travel to other parts of the gloaming.
Wait until I get this under my loop.
I wish you could, but we'll have to turn it over to Lena straight away. She's the only one who handles the keystones.
That's a shame, but if you say so, let's get out of here. As miraculous as it is, my brain is overwhelmed. We did it. We found the Adderstone, and another keystone too, which Tara tells me is a big deal.
Oh, thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Initiate, you did wonderfully. I'm grateful you chose to stay with us.
Look, I still have reservations, but this gloaming place? It's amazing.
The Adderstone isn't all we need to turn the seasons, right? Because I have this sneaking suspicion that it requires more ingredients.
That's correct. Could you gather the rest of them?
Sure. Everyone else is stretched thin right now.
Not as thin as before, but no, the path ahead isn't easy. Now that you've found this keystone, you can enter the next section of the gloaming, which is perfect. You'll need to tap the dragon's blood tree, which can only be found in that area. Tap the tree, place a bucket under the tap, and if you leave it for a few days, the bucket will fill with dragon's blood.
That's metal.
It's just tree sap, to be clear. This coven does not endorse gathering any actual blood. The herbalist will accompany you as usual.
I'll have this done in no time.
I heard you and Francis got another keystone. Killer work. I'm so proud of him. And you know me. I'm ready to go back into the gloaming whenever.
I'm ready now.
Sweet. Let's do it.
You two. Always going farther than before.
We'll be careful.
We invented careful. So, what are we looking for anyway?
Dragon's blood, apparently. From the dragon's blood tree? Does that sound familiar to you?
Whoa, yeah, it does. I remember my mom telling me something about the first time she saw a dragon's blood tree in the gloaming.
I hope she told you positive things because we have to tap that sucker. barrier is too strong for me or Violet.
I could replenish the wellspring.
Yes! I knew we were gonna find another.
By now, Antonio's probably noticed I'm gone. I haven't come up with a good excuse yet. He senses my magic, even if he doesn't understand it. He never asks too many questions, but I've been stepping out late at night a lot more lately.
He knows now. That's for sure. Those messages about Mom and me in the woods? Wearing our robes and masks? That's how Otto won the election. Did I ever tell you that? My dad had to drop out of the race after someone started blackmailing him about us being witches. We still don't know who sent them.
Violet, that's so messed up.
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
Is it time for bed?
Good morning, Tara. Are you ready for the neighborhood meeting?
The what now?
Otto made them mandatory. Didn't you hear? He's very authoritative. I've never known a mayor like him in India or England.
Oh, I didn't realize they were mandatory now. Sure, I guess I'll drop everything for another one of Otto's meetings.
Greetings, all, and thank you for making my neighborhood meetings a part of your routine. We all know that our community is besieged by forces that want to harm us.
Like you. And capitalism.
Has anyone noticed more sources of harm?
I have.
Parker.
What is Giva doing up there in her observatory? No one knows.
Meteorology. I thought that was abundantly clear.
Oh no. Giva, stay calm.
Then why do you spend so much time walking around at night? I've seen you in the woods, going into the old mine, standing by the lighthouse ruins.
Weather doesn't stop when the sun goes down, Parker.
Parker has a point, Miss Joshi. Why were you...
Otto, Parker, please, this is too much. For goodness sake. Giva might be higher up on the mountain of consciousness than I am.
Thank you, Cameron.
But Messenger Cameron.
I appreciate your input, Messenger. However, every claim deserves an investigation. We will return here in a week to hear the case against Giva Joshi.
I'm a scientist, not a witch. Is this the 1600s? You're all mad here.
The meeting's over, and, thank you all for attending.
I can't believe this. I came here to do research, not to be investigated by some power-hungry git. What's going to happen to me?
Otto can't do this. We'll find a way to stop the whole thing.
I hope so. We all had sense enough not to convict Marty and Sophia of anything. I suppose that's the smartest thing to do. Though if Marty and Sophia were fine, I will be too. Right?
What's inside I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Messenger Cameron doesn't believe Giva could be a malcontent, but Parker wouldn't just lie about something like that. I've known him a long time. I hate to say it, but maybe the messenger is biased towards his friends. That's just how insidious malcontents are.
Or maybe Giva is innocent.
Huh. We'll see.
Do you think it's too late to join up with Emmy and Finn and disrupt Otto's life in every possible way? Ask him for a friend.
When my father's dementia came on suddenly, I had to step up to protect the coven and the town. But I can't even protect my family, Tara.
Don't say that. We'll free Parker. We'll do whatever it takes.
All these years, all the lying, was it even worth it in the end?
Lena, I mean High Priestess.
I know. I'll craft and cast this incantation myself, novice. Just bring me the items after letting the Farseer look at them.
Don't mean to interject, High Priestess, but you know Parker better than anyone. Maybe you should choose the objects you want me to read.
No. It's better that I keep him occupied before he casts suspicion on one of us. We can't afford to lose a single member if we're to turn the season.
Is it time for bed?
I can't imagine how Lena must be feeling right now. She and I have never been friends, exactly. But Parker and Giacomo work together every day. Oh, and poor Giva. Some welcome to our island.
I should wait until it's dark to break in. I shouldn't plant this just now because it isn't. Reaped, brewed, molded, spun. Faster will this work be done.
Does Parker seem like himself to you?
No, not at all.
I've suspected he and Lena might be having troubles. Maybe the stress of it all has gotten to him.
You know, we should put up a sign that says, "No wraiths allowed on this plane of existence."
Can wraiths read?
I don't know, but they'll feel our intentions.
Francis makes me laugh. Every time he tries out a new potion, he checks with me to make sure he won't poison himself.
I told Francis the story of that witch with the hawk familiar, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. Wesley mentioned Francis was trying to research the world's slowest, safest animal familiars.
Well, if we see a very dignified tortoise walking around soon, I think it'll be safe to say those two things are related.
Mind that no one finds your sanctum. It'll be hard.
I've tried my best to keep my role in the coven separate from my family life. Maybe that was a mistake, but it's a mistake that's too late to undo.
Seeing Violet's designs in those amazing magical textiles is such a motivator. Could be cool to have brujeria-inspired creations of my own too.
Okay, Parker, what mementos do you keep around here? An old bus ticket stub. Why would you have held on to that? Should I go to bed? No way is Giva a witch. Why can't Parker see that? If he asked me to babysit Emmy and Finn, I'm gonna spit in all the boxes of his favorite cereal. Hiya, Parker. How are you, feeling?
Never better. Angus and Natalia might have gotten it wrong, but I think we've really found the malcontent this time. So, what can I do for you today? Need something built on your farm?
No, just came in to admire your workshop. You're always working on something cool in here.
Oh, thanks. Not too many folks really appreciate handmade woodwork anymore. Here, I want you to have this. I've been practicing this new carving technique. Maybe when I get good enough, I can sell these in the shop too.
Going to the spa isn't really my thing. Who has that kind of free time? People without kids, maybe. But the onsen on a cold day?
Francis asked me about, like, staging an intervention with Angus about his membership in Cameron's Consciousness Center. I don't think Angus sees it as a problem. And I'm definitely not getting in the middle of that.
I finally realized where I recognized Marty. It's been bothering me all this time. I saw him at a party in Hollywood once before I joined the league. He was arguing with a bouncer at a club, trying to get in. He dropped the Maplethorpe name, but no dice. I wonder if that's what he wanted to do here. Build a trendy nightclub where he could always be a VIP.
Now they think Giva is a witch? She's so nice and super patient explaining to me how all the cool tech in her lab works. I'm getting off this island, man. And I'm taking Violet with me. What if she's next?
Messenger Cameron is having a hard time believing Giva could be a witch. So sad to see personal bias impacting his impartiality.
Unlike how impartial you were during Marty's trial.
That's right.
Do you believe in witches?
What? Witches aren't real.
I didn't believe in them myself, but Otto said I should. Could he be right? What else have I been missing?
Farseer, all I could find was this faded old ticket stub. It's dated 10 years ago.
Parker's sitting at a bus stop in the city. Notices a pretty blonde lady next to him. Oh no, she's fainted. He catches her just as she falls. Her eyes flutter open. She says,
I said, I'm so embarrassed, I guess I forgot to eat today. That's what I told him. It wasn't true. I had been training with a high priestess of a coven in the city. One of my spells just went a bit sideways and I passed out. I never really thought of it this way. But the first thing I ever said to Parker was a lie. And I've been lying to him ever since. He really kept that ticket stub all this time?
Parker made this, Farseer. Do you think it might tell you something?
Parker spends a lot of time carving these. It's what he does when he wants to think something through. He's trying to sort out memories that aren't memories, or maybe they're dreams he doesn't know. He thought he saw Lena in a cloak, but that doesn't make sense to him. Must have been a dream.
It wasn't a dream. He saw me. It was months ago. I cast a memory charm on him. I had no choice, you see? I had no choice.
Oh, Lena.
Don't judge me, Tara. I did what I had to do to protect us all. I'll take those items, Novice. This is my burden to bear. I'll have the incantation ready before Giva's trial, but one way or another, this won't be the end of it. I can see that now.
Am I ready for bed?